Little Kansas Kitty, and I welcome you back to my channel. I had the RNY gastric bypass surgery on June 25th, 2018, so that was almost 2 years ago. I started off my high weight at 238 pounds. I'm 5'6", I'm 40 years old, and I lost 100 pounds in the first 9.5 months post-op. Since then, I've been pretty much maintaining my range of 138 to 145. Today's going to be a what I eat in a day video, 2 years post-op RNY gastric bypass, and it's going to be a weekend edition. Today is Saturday, and so we're going to fill it with some fun treats and meals. I've really been upping my culinary game lately, and I've just really had fun. It's like a new hobby for me to create these very creative, colorful, tasteful dishes. And so you'll see some of that today. What have I put in my body so far today? I woke up super early, 3:45 a.m. and was kind of laying there, and I had a couple glasses of water, and I was getting ready to meet my brother and my bestie at 6 a.m. to do a 12-mile run this morning. I did go ahead and have a little bit of a cold brew coffee, and typically I like to have a Bang keto coffee, and I will drink maybe a fourth to half of that, and that just kind of adds some calories to my morning before my run. It kind of wakes me up and gets me going. I'm out of Bang, and right now, packages are delayed. I haven't received my order, but I did have some local cold brew coffee in my fridge from the roastery, and I just kind of poured myself in a little shot kind of type glass, and I had some cold brew coffee with some sugar-free vanilla creamer and some Truvia in there, and that kind of woke me up for the morning. During my run at about 6 miles, I want to say, halfway point, I did have a Huma gel, and those really just provide electrolytes, replenishment, and also kind of a refuel during the run to kind of carry you through the rest of it. After that, I ran to the grocery store real quick because I wanted to pick up some salmon that I think I might grill tonight, and came home and I was famished. And so I ended up making myself a banana smoothie spirulina protein bowl, and it was awesome. So I just used one frozen banana, I used some Greek yogurt, and I like the Dannon's Light and Fit vanilla Greek yogurt. I did use some protein powder, and can't remember the name of this because it's just like a random, but it's this Biochem sugar-free vanilla protein powder. I did a scoop of that. I did a tablespoon of chia seeds, and I did a fourth a teaspoon of spirulina. Spirulina is like a superfood, and it just has a ton of health benefits to it, with lowering your cholesterol and giving you energy, and it's really good for your gut. And it comes in this awesome blue hue, and so it was just a really fun color for my smoothie bowl this morning. You can garnish smoothie bowls with anything, but I did add some little shredded coconut and some blackberries and blueberries and raspberries, frozen ones, and it was good. It was really, really good. About an hour after I had that, I was feeling really, really hungry still, and so I ended up having a protein ball. Yesterday I made protein balls, and my friend and I, we went up to the fire station to thank them for their amazing cheer last week when we ran our quarantine marathon together, because they surprise cheered us, and it was so awesome. So anyway, we just did a little thank you, and my friend dropped off some baked goods, and I made some protein balls. So I had these leftover protein balls. This particular one had hemp seed and honey and peanut butter and oats in it. I'm getting ready to have some tea right now, some of my Teamy tea. I actually, at the beginning of quarantine, I put on 10 pounds. I had that COVID 10, it hit me, and I put on 10 pounds, and I needed to figure out what the heck is going on, because I had been maintaining for so long, and it was kind of freaking out. And so I decided to do a Teamy detox to just like really cleanse my system, and it's been amazing. I did 30 days of this detox, and although Teamy does not promote weight loss. They're really more about creating happy and healthy bodies, and it helped me. I lost 10 pounds, like over 10 pounds in the last 30 days. And it really is gut friendly, immune boosting, and I love it. I love these Teamy teas. So anyway, I'm gonna make some real quickly for myself. I always add a little squeeze of honey because they say that local honey is really good for allergies. And so just like a teaspoon of it a day is very beneficial for someone like me that has severe spring pollen allergy. I also sweeten it up with a packet of Truvia as well.
I drink Teamy Skinny every morning, which is caffeinated and gives me that natural boost in energy. The 30-day detox kit comes with a Teamy Colon, which I drink every other night before bed. Also, you get a super cute tumbler, which you can get in every color of the rainbow, and I used it throughout the day for beverages as it keeps your drinks cold or hot and has a convenient wrist strap for running errands and a super cool secret compartment and bottom to hide vitamins or jewelry or money or whatever.
For lunch today, I'm gonna have just quick and easy Asian spring rolls. And I am using some slaw, so some broccoli, carrot, cabbage slaw, as well as a protein. I'll add some chicken, which I went ahead and flavored up with some peanut sauce. And I'm going to sprinkle some pepper and some cinnamon on top, roll them on up, and enjoy.
Here I'm using rice pancake wrappers to hold together my spring roll contents. I'm soaking them for about 40 seconds in water to get them nice and sticky. And unlike tortilla shells, these are extremely easy to roll up and hold a fresh, crunchy, delicious filling.
That was good. Super full. Eyes are definitely bigger than my stomach because I thought I was gonna have 3 of these. Heck no, I had 2 and I'm stuffed. Like I'm stuffed. But very good, very fresh, yummy. Afternoon was spent at my friend's house. It is Memorial Day weekend and she opened up her pool this weekend, and so we had a really good time, and I did have some adult beverages. I am feeling hungry now. It's time for dinner. It's like late. It's like 7:20 p.m., much later than I usually eat, but this is what I eat in a day on a Saturday, on a weekend. And I bought myself a grill for Mother's Day, my own little present to myself, my own little treat. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that fired up. I was so intimidated with grills all my life, and I'm like 40 years old. and I am just now experimenting with them, and I love it. Like, it's fast. It gives you that smoke flavor, so freaking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some salmon on the grill. My son has been out for the day with his boys, like at the lake and stuff. And I'm just gonna make some salmon. I'll make some like little baby potatoes for him so he can have some starch. I don't need that. I've had plenty of my vodka drinks today, and I'm going to make myself a green like beet salad. So follow me along and I'll show you what's for dinner. So I have the beets and the potatoes on the grill, and pretty much just olive oil and sea salt is the way to go with everything on the grill, I feel like. I did put some black magic, which is basically just your Lawry's seasoning on the potatoes, and then I just use sea salt and olive oil for the beets. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my salmon, and I'm just gonna use olive oil again, and then add some of this Jack Stack barbecue rub. Okay, so while everything is on the grill, I'm gonna go ahead and just create a green salad. It's gonna be small, but it's gonna be hearty. And I'm going to use some spring mix for some green lettuce. I'm gonna add some chives, lots of green stuff. I love chives. I'm gonna add some parsley to it, just chop up a little parsley. I'm gonna add some fresh cilantro, and I'm gonna add some, like a couple snow peas, not all of this, just a little bit of snow peas. I'm gonna make it into kind of a summer salad because that is where I'm adding my beets to it. And beets are usually more of a winter kind of salad vegetable, but I'm going to freshen it up with a little bit of orange and use maybe a radish or two. And I'm gonna add some pomegranate, you know, just give it that citrusy, like summery kind of flair to it. And I'm gonna make a homemade dressing of olive oil, just a little bit of olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, some salt and pepper, and I'll use a little bit of stone ground like spicy mustard for it too. It is time for me to take my evening vitamins, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those, the last bucket in my sleeve.
2 years post-op gastric bypass, and although I do not measure my meals anymore and basically intuitively eat, you can see I clearly still feel pouch restriction. Do I dump? Yes, if I have sugary stuff. However, I find that when I plan ahead and really focus on balance and color and presentation and fusing together rich flavors, I feel so satisfied and full and no need to snack or binge on the slight or unfilling foods that cause me to dump. I do feel that my 30-day detox gave me the kickstart and helped remove the toxins from my body and provided a refocus on clean eating again. In case you're interested in a detox or just ordering some teas, feel free to use my code for 25% off your purchase. I'll leave a link in the description box as well. This salad that I had for dinner, I have to say, was probably one of the best meals I've ever had. The flavors were sweet and zesty, citrusy, with just enough salt and coupled together, rich and tasty. For the day-to-day, my macros are high, but I need them to be to fuel me for my runs, and I get to indulge like I did today because that's the beauty in return for being active. I typically am around 1,900 to 2,000 calories a day, and today with the weekend libations, I had a total of 2,290 calories, 161 carbs, 44 grams of fat, 121 grams of protein. I did burn 1,372 calories on my run, so at my maintenance goals, it actually provided a deficit of 962 calories. The real question is, how did it impact my weight the next day? Did I lose? Did I maintain? Did I gain? Morning after, and the result is almost a 2-pound loss. Thanks for joining me today in What I Eat in a Day 2 years post-op RNY gastric bypass. If you like this, feel free to give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, and say hello with a comment or two below. To eat is a necessity, but to eat intelligently is an art.